Morning Playhouse.
Good morning, Zero and ABK in the Playhouse with some situations that will never ever happen. They're improbable, they're impossible, but we're still curious. ABK, would you rather sweat ranch dressing or cry glitter?
Cry glitter. How pretty would your cry be? Everyone has an ugly cry. You'd look so beautiful, like a Disney princess.
You know, you're not wrong, actually. So I was going to answer that also, but for completely different reasons, and that is I'm much more likely, just as an individual, to sweat than I am to cry. So it would be not much of an inconvenience for me to cry glitter. Whatever. I mean, I'd be the flashiest person at a funeral, maybe, and that's about it.
The only thing, would it hurt?
I don't know.
Glitter coming out of your eyes.
I just assumed it would hurt as much as regular crying
Okay,
does.
good.
Maybe. It'd just be streaming down your face. People like, oh, I think your makeup's running. But like, this is just what I look like. Would you rather always sound like Darth Vader or always sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Darth Vader, maybe. I think that would kind of get more people's attention. Like, whoa, what deep voice is that? I don't know, though, as a female.
See, I was going to choose Darth Vader, too, but because it's the more masculine of the two.
But at the same time, how annoying is a chipmunk?
It can be, but do you think Steven would rather have a chipmunk talk to him in the middle of the night or Darth Vader?
I know. Now I might have to change my answer because I think as a female, it does change a little bit.
It's too bad because I actually think there's a lot of opportunity out there for a man that sounds like Darth Vader without any sort of technical help. I think that life would be challenging for a woman that perpetually sounds like she's sucked on a balloon. I think that would be a challenge for you. Like, I think I could probably still come in here and do this and people would be like, that's sweet. I don't know if the same is true for you. I think it would hurt your work.
I do think yes. So I think I'm going to have to change it, and I would have to do Alvin and the Chipmunks. So while I'm not happy about it, I think it would just affect my life better.
That'd be one weird sounding edition of the show if we both
Yes.
had that transformation. But I think I could get some video game voice actor work. I probably could, maybe it'd be easier for Disney because that man's no longer with us. I think they have rights to his voice in AI form. But hey, sometimes the human touch is the human touch.
Do you think I also would be able to do some voiceover work where maybe I could get in the cartoon business?
There you go.
Yeah.
See? So there's a future for us both. And finally, would you rather, really think about this, fight one horse-sized raccoon or 50 raccoon-sized horses?
So say it one more time.
So it's one giant raccoon the size of a horse.
Okay.
Or you're fighting 50 tiny miniature raccoon-sized horses. So they're little like dog-sized horses.
Oh, raccoons are feisty. I think it has to be just the one. I'm going to take on the power bus.
Listen, I think you're dying. Like a horse-sized raccoon? You're dead, man. You dead.
But you think you could fight off 50?
I think that they're going to be less violent, like a horse in general. I mean, what are they going to do at that size to me?
Horses are very mean.
But if they're the size of a raccoon, I'm going to be kicking them things all over the place.
Raccoons are pretty large. Not as large as a horse, but it's like a good-sized house cat.
I mean, a horse-sized raccoon, I think, is the equivalent of being like, I'm taking on a bear.
But it's a raccoon. Can I throw some trash off to the side, distract it, hop on top of it?
I know you're mad at me, but cheeseburgers.
Yeah, there we go.
It's an idea.